All right, so we're live here on YouTube, and today this is Jeremiah Talks Live. We're just going to go over pretty much anything, everything. I'm going to run for about 15-20 minutes at most. I'm just going to kind of gargle on about nonsense. I might check the news if nobody else is getting on here and just kind of talk about some world events. But I figure we'd start doing this about, every weekend, maybe for another 15-20 minutes. Like I said, just something simple. Talk about what's currently going on. Looks like we got a couple people signed on. It's good to see. At least that's nice. Thank you guys for signing on. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about today or want to talk about with me, go ahead and leave it in the comments below so that we can go ahead and just ramble on together. I don't mind just writing off with you guys in the comments or responding to you guys live with any questions that you guys have. No topic is too absurd. If you want to talk about food places and area I may not know, I can look up some stuff and try to find out. That too. I talk about sports all the time here on the channel. Love trivia, so movies are a thing for me, and same with music. I could talk all day about that nonsense and really just blabber on, just kind of like what I'm doing right now. Going nowhere. Round in circles. Round and round and round and round we go. Sorry for the car sounds in the background. I have the garage door open. That's also why I'm glowing right now, too. We are going to be having a trivia tournament, hopefully soon, that we're going to be filming. And none of our competitors have signed up yet. So if you are in the Inland Empire area and you're watching this video live or later on, do hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, pretty much Twitter. I'm on all of them. Jeremiah Talks 4 is my handle for both Instagram and Twitter. But then on Facebook, I'm Jeremiah Hamilton. And also, you could write me on Summit Pass Studios on Facebook as well. Also respond pretty much all the time to that one as well. I really have been excited about sports this year, so that's why we're starting up the sports version of this channel. I really thought that this would be a good point to kind of use this as a medium for any people that are competing as well. If you guys are competing and want to ask me any questions as well, we'll be doing this every weekend. And maybe it'll create some comedy for us as well as some of our competitors coming on here and actually commenting in the comment section. But we'll see. Been saying a lot today. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because it doesn't sound like I have a purpose to this. Even though there is a purpose. It's to talk to you guys. Nobody's really talking back. But I figured that this would even be funny anyways if I was just talking to nobody sometime. But there's 3 people on here watching. So I see you guys. If you guys have anything to say, any nonsense about what I'm talking about, go ahead and hit me up in the comments below or here on the live chat. I don't know if I'm still kind of getting used to this. So see if there's anything on the pop-out chat. No, still nothing there. Took that out. I'm still trying to figure out this thing. So there's participants. It's just me on here right now. That's why it's 1 person. Got it. Now I can see who's on here too. That's awesome. Now I won't feel bad when you log on and I ignore you. It's only because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So much better. Approaching the 440 mark of this video. And I'm literally just rambling on at this point because there's nobody on here. It's a good attempt at a first live video, though. Hadn't really had to talk about much because there hasn't really been anybody on here. And it shows that I can literally talk the paint off of a wall, because I think that the paint is starting to fall off the wall at my house right now. Probably have to do a video about fixing it one day. Maybe even ripping off the roof of my house and redoing it. Write in the comments if you think that that'd be something that you'd want to watch later on. I'm really just trying to find out new ideas of what people want to watch here. Like, people that are on my channel consistently that are coming on here, they don't comment as much so far. Like, not anybody has really commented other than good things. I have had some constructive criticism from people, and that's great. That's what we want. We want to know more about whether or not, like, people really understand what we're trying to do on the channel. And I really hope that people can kind of correlate what we're trying to do. Thank you for the like, whoever just liked this video. I really appreciate it. Going back to the chat, I want to pop that back out because we're on participants. Nope, nothing going on the chat right now. But yeah, this has been a long week for me, finishing off work strong. I install solar panels, by the way. If you know anybody who has solar panels that ever had any issues, hit me up. Hey, Eli, thank you for actually joining on and liking the video. See you on there. Like I said, if you have any ideas about what we want to do for the league, this is also where I'm going to be doing that too. So every weekend, I'm thinking on Saturday, somewhere around 12 o'clock, do one of these quick videos while the kids take a nap. I just laid them down. They're probably still upset with me, but they'll fall asleep eventually. That's usually the MO of my kids. Looks like on the monitor right now, one's down. One is definitely down. The other one remains to be seen. We will find out soon enough. Thank you, Eli, for being on here even for that long. It does help. Just keep building what we're trying to do here at Summit Pass Studios, which is bring you guys a lot of entertainment content, from sports to food to, I don't know. We're trying to do a movie draft more consistently. So if you want to and you haven't yet, go and check that out for us. It's a Star Wars movie draft. It's here on the Summit Pass page. It's actually really entertaining since this is a Star Wars month of May. I figured that a lot of people would want to kind of see this new way of looking at a top list of Star Wars movies. Instead of it being your generic, just everybody listing off the top 10, we went more of a draft format like the NFL draft or NBA draft, like a sports draft, basically. Like if you were just going out and picking teams on, or like a team out on the street, like I got this guy. By the end, we ended up getting a pretty good list of our top Star Wars movies in order, or the ranking of those movies. You should check that out. We're going to be finishing off the Rebels season review probably sometime coming up. I'm trying to figure out the exact date still on that. That's what I was supposed to meet about today. I believe I have it set up for later on today where we can wrap up the season so we can start up the ARC series for Rebels, which I've talked to one fellow YouTuber on Force Within TV, Mike, and he actually thought that this wasn't a bad idea either. So I'm going to run with it and see how it ends up playing out. Because I think that and possibly, all right, this isn't for sure, but I'm kind of trying to break this news for some people that are fans of Star Wars in the area that have seen his channel and know of my channel, that I'm going to try to have him on for a Rebels trivia battle along with possibly Kyle Katarn, another YouTuber that talks Star Wars Rebels and does reactions of all of the comics, and a lot of the other mediums. They go over a lot of detail with that, and it's pretty in-depth analysis from both of them. So I'm expecting that trivia battle to end up being one of the most epic ones we've had yet, because it's two experts on the subject matter. And also, on top of it, I've been trying to build up that React video that we have on the channel itself. React is going to be a new show that I'm going to try to bring on Aaron Phillips for. He's a YouTuber as well, not Aaron is his page. I'll try to leave the link in the comments section below after the video. Subscribe to both of us, and you'll get a lot of his humor from his channel brought over here into kind of replacing me in that figure role of the one mediating, and it'll allow me to help direct and create this content a little bit more smoothly and get it to you a lot faster than what we were doing before. It's really hard for me personally, because I'm doing a great deal of workload with this channel, that I have the editing side, the recording side, business management side, because we're trying to even evolve this even more so we can bring on another person to help me out with this more consistently. At least the editing process. And then when we get the editing done on some of these matches and things like that, even if I had somebody just constantly handling the cutting of the trivia matches and slapping them to me so I could put graphics on it, even better that way. We're also trying to do the other way around, where I have someone who comes up with the graphics that's a lot better than myself, possibly Britt the artist. She's my wife. She's on YouTube as well. She's really talented. Check out her artwork on there, here on YouTube. And I've kind of on for about 12 minutes. I kind of figured that this would go about this before I even hit any real points other than the channel itself. Nobody has logged on for a second. Eli, thank you for being on for as long as you were. David's still asleep, so he probably missed most of the meeting concept of this, but it's fine. You buff them if you are on at all or had tried to be on. I know you're camping, man. Also, too, with the tournament coming up, we have spots still open. Like I said, if you're in the IE area and you want to compete, hit me up. I have a $150 prize going up for the winner. Competition's light right now. Some people will be more for dramatics than actual competition, so you have a higher chance of getting to this end than you think. Don't give up on it. Come hit me up, and I guarantee that you'll have fun. And there's food usually for our tournaments or any competition usually that we have, because we know that you guys are coming out of your way to help film with us. Moving forward, I'd like to thank everybody who does watch this video and takes the time to pay attention. As you can tell, the wind's picking up, or the lighting just changed again, because all of a sudden the white backdrop really popped right now. Like I said, mostly this is a screen test for me to see how live works. I don't understand this completely yet, so I'm doing my best, people, but there is still a lot I need to learn about this. So I'm going to go ahead and end it since nobody else is really logged on for a while. Like I said, come check us out every Saturday. I may have special guests on. Next Saturday, actually come and watch for sure, because if we have the tournament going on, we will be doing some YouTube live stuff here at the tournament. Maybe you'll get to hear some questions. Maybe there'll be a little bit of stuff that since I see that I can actually sound block everything I was saying right there, because this is how the system works. So thank you for your time. Like and subscribe.